Good morning, folks. I'm the first one up today. We're leaving for the Caribbean today, the East Coast. I got no coffee yet because, well, I have no idea where they hide this stuff. So Louisa Mill will be up hopefully shortly. She's usually the first one up. I beat her today because I didn't sleep last night. Too much going through my mind after the shopping, looking at everything and what you can get. And some of the things, like grocery shopping, if you go to the big supermarket, when you do the checkout, you have to give your ID because up till January of this year, there was 50 food staples that were subsidized. And to control that so that people didn't overbuy the subsidized food, you had to give your ID when you bought. So it made sure that you didn't buy too much of the subsidized food because there was 50 items. Chicken was one of them. And they removed the controls in January. And but the grocery stores, the big grocery stores, still collect the ID. So if you don't have ID, you can't buy anything. It's like I couldn't figure it out. We're at the checkout, and all I bought was like some little sausages and corn chips. And what we went through, it was real. I'm glad I bought the corn chips and the sausages though, because I got to find out about this ID thing. But it's only if it was only took effect. It was only in effect, I should say, when there were subsidies. But the corporations, their cash registers still won't accept the transaction unless you put an ID in. So that was really an eye-opener. But the amount of stuff that you can buy at these stores, the only thing stopping is dollars. So it's, you're just, if you got dollars, you can get anything you want here. But the problem is that stuff's expensive for the locals. But yesterday, there was a big announcement on the news, and I got it explained to me. That's a shame. I couldn't live stream this. But I think the coffee lady's coming. Yeah, it is her. She's probably saying, "Why are the lights on? Someone's in my house." Yeah, the wages got increased to 300,000 bolivars per month. But if you're on the food program, it's 150,000 plus $150,000, 150,000 bolivars for food. Now this sounds like a lot, but with the current exchange rate, it's about $15 a month, is what the minimum wage is basically. And nobody works for that. Everybody's doing their own thing and trying to make money on the side, and nobody's slaving it for that money, folks. So don't think, I can hire people for $15 a month. I think it's $14.96. It works out to the exchange rate yesterday. But if you're a professional in the education field with a doctorate, which the people I'm with are, Abram and Louisa Mill, their pensions and their salary get increased to $700,000 a month, which works out to $35.96 a month. $35.96 a month. That's what it works out to. So what the government did on raising the minimum wage to compensate for the hyperinflation it's a joke, because it should have been raised a lot more than that to make up for the devaluation of the currency. So that was latest breaking news, which if I can get a live stream, I'll do a live stream later on. It's hit and miss on this internet thing, folks. Like sometimes you'll do a speed test and I'll check it before I start the live stream, and it'll show I got like 12 solid and 11 up, and okay, time to do a live stream. Then by the time I log on, it drops down to like 300-400 kilobytes on the upload speed. So it's like you just don't know what you're gonna get. But as far as shopping's concerned, it's a wide open. You can get in. I can recreate my life in Canada here if I wanted to. I would never buy that much stuff anymore. The only thing I got a problem with is the bed. The bedding. I think I got to do a lot more hunting on that because I'm really picky when it comes to bedding. I like nice sheets and I like a firm but soft mattress. So I might be bringing a latex mattress top from Canada in my luggage. I can I laid in bed last night thinking about that. I roll it up and suck the air out of it. I could bring it. I can make any mattress better. But it was bad. I was laying in bed last night thinking of all this stuff. Oh, speed test sucks today. Look at this. That's it. That's the speed test. 1.48 down, 4.7 up. 4.7 up is like dial-up. But in the middle of the night, it's really fast. But I guess everybody's waking up now, using the internet. So But other than that, it was just a shopping, wore myself out. I was physically exhausted looking at all this stuff. I pivot heads, I filled the pivot heads full of footage at 2 stores, and then they died. And I got home here and I checked and they were full. So, and I'm saving the other pivot heads for my return trip. So I couldn't do any more filming to show you everything I looked at yesterday, but trust me, I was blown away. But so today we're doing a 10-hour drive to Cumana. Now it sounds like a long piece, 10 hours, but I think it's like 450 kilometers. Just the roads, a lot of windy roads. It might be 500 kilometers. I know, I got Google Maps. We're gonna plot the course here, so I'm co-pilot. And then I'm driving. As soon as they get me out of the city, they're gonna unleash me on the highway. So I get to drive. Give Abram a break from the grind of sitting at the steering wheel. Plus, personally, I want to drive because Abram scares the crap out of me. And actually, everybody else is really happy that I'm going to drive because Abram scares the crap out of them too. Oh, anyways, that's it. I'm hoping that my coffee woman's going to appear here shortly. I'm going to sit here and wait patiently like a baking dog for some cafe, and then we're going to start our day here.
Okay, folks, we're starting our journey. It's about 6:30 in the morning. It's like 23 degrees. It's beautiful. The sun hasn't come up yet. Well, it's up, but it's not over the mountains yet. But we got like 10 hours ahead of us here. It looks like we might get a bit of rain. I'm not too sure. I don't know what the forecast is, but it does have a little bit of a coolness feeling in the air. And I think we have to go right through these mountains ahead of us. Actually, I'm pretty sure we do. I'm actually quite excited to see what it looks like on the east, because as the farther you get going east, the drier it gets. That's where the deserts are, and it's extremely hot. It's going to be quite an interesting trip. Okay, we're 2 hours exactly into our journey, and we had to stop for coffee. But we're at this place. It's called Para Stop. So it's Spanish and stop. But anyways, it's like a coffee shop inside. Most expensive coffee I've ever seen here, but it really isn't coffee, it's more espresso. And I ordered a Cafe Negro large, and it was basically 5 espresso shots in a cup. Seriously overdosed here on caffeine right now. So we're headed on the road. We got 8 hours, 8 more hours to go. Okay, we're at the coffee shop, and I just looked up and I saw this thing.
Del Toro.
Look at that! Look at the size of them. My God, talk about lifelike. Huge testicles on a statue at the coffee shop on the side of the highway. I don't believe it. I was hopping in the car. I look up and this giant nuts hanging down.
No. La maleta, no.
Oh man. Talk about realism. I don't know what a giant bowl has to do with a coffee shop with a giant set of testicles. I don't understand it.
Él dice que no se va a tomar un café como ese, mano.
That coffee was way too big.
Okay, for the next time, I'll ask for
For a half of one. Half
of one, and not that strong.
I'm going through, no, half, just half. It was
half, okay.
Yeah, the caffeine was too much, man. I got like serious caffeine rush.
Ahora, lo que pasa es que ¿sabe qué pasa?
5 shots of espresso was a little too much. Anyways, we're stuck in traffic right now in Caracas because we have to cut through the southern part of Caracas. We just went through the craziest mountain range. My ears popped coming into the city. But they have traffic jams just like us. Right now it's 10 after 9 in the morning. But we're gonna run over a motorcyclist. Abram's a little crazy on the driving. As soon as we get out of the city, I'm taking over on the driving. No, for a while anyways. But too much coffee. Whoa, man, rushing right out here. A little too strong. Just a little. We're almost through Caracas. Traffic's just started to pick up. According to Google Maps, we're about 5 hours and 49 minutes away from Cumana, but actually we're about 7.5 hours. Google Maps doesn't understand things here, but traffic's finally picked up. It was brutal slow there for about an hour. Okay, we're getting gas now.
Primero al motorizado.
There's no gas shortage on this road. Oh, yeah. What is it here right now? So
It's less than 1 bolivar.
it looks like the price went up a little bit. This is 8 liters, but it's 47 now. I thought it was one boulevard. I don't know what's going on here. My ears are plugged from the coming down the mountain. All I can hear is a hum. So I'm going to give you an idea. I don't even think they're collecting money, are they? Are they even collecting money? I didn't see him even hand any money to the guy. Just pumping gas. Hola. Alright. Man, my ears are so plugged. The mountain is huge that we just had to go through.
And it's gonna be like 20 liters, like 18 bolivars.
We're trying to figure it out here because it's like 19,000 to 1 this morning is the exchange rate. So it's 21
Liters, 130 bolivars.
roughly 22 liters for 132 milliliters, and it's 19,000 to 1. So I'll do the math later, or you can do the math yourself right now. But I'll show you. There you go. It's like fractions of pennies to fill the whole car. Okay, we just did the bathroom, preventive bathroom. I'm going to drive to, what's the name of that? Kakuka? Kaugua is where I'm driving to, which is, I've got about 2 hours ahead of me. It's just straight highway, no turning, so they're going to trust me driving. I get to drive. Ooh, crazy stuff. The hot rod, little 5-speed. So, all right, I guess this is it. We're gonna suit up or rearrange the car. I guess what we're gonna do, because I got Leonardo's got to move to the other side of the car because I got to move the seat all the way back. Okay, well that was short-lived on my driving. We got pulled in a check stop, and they seized the opportunity that a white guy was driving the car, and Abram doesn't have the proper paperwork for the car because the car is registered to his wife, and the police are wondering why there's a guy from Canada driving a car registered to a woman in Valencia that he has no paperwork proving that it's his wife. So it cost us $30. They got 20 out of Abram, and then they each got a $5 tip out of me. And then basically I can't drive while I'm in this state, but I can drive when I get to the next state where my friend is in Sucre, so Kumana, but I can't drive here because they've radioed ahead, and just in case the guys are looking for a white guy driving a red car that's not registered to the guy in the car, that's registered to a woman in Valencia. It's like the Three Stooges here today. We're 8 hours into this, okay, so 8 hours driving so far, and we're at the coast. We're about 30 minutes, 40 minutes in Barcelona, and the countryside is completely changed now. It's much flatter, a lot drier, a bunch of cactus everywhere. We just missed the cactus. I can do the camera on time. We're very close to seafood country. Actually, we're waiting for a restaurant to appear so that we can grab some seafood here in the middle of the afternoon. That's the plan. All right, we're 9 hours, and I was mistaken on the last estimate. Now we're about a half an hour from Barcelona. Temperature's gone way up, but the highway still hasn't gotten us close enough to the ocean for me to get a shot, get gas. There's no gas shortage at this end because of this end of the country, because all the refineries. Well, there's a big, giant refinery actually here that ships fuel out of the country if they can get it out with the sanctions that are going on. But the air conditioning is killing me. My throat, my ears. I need to get out in the humidity. I'm not liking it. It's actually hurting now. It's so dry. How much did we get? So we got 22 liters?
Yes.
Okay, so 22 liters, and it costs 22 bolivars. So 22 bolivars, there's 19,000 to $1. So 22 liters of gas for whatever that works out to. It's ridiculous. 22 bolivars. My God, we're in the thousandths of a cent, 10,000ths of a cent per liter. But soon, we're going to be close to the ocean. Very soon.